Did you know that women invented several things we use daily? If it wasn't for women inventions, our lives would be much harder. How many women inventors have been overlooked throughout history? To prove this, we'll look at the different inventions and their creators, like the dishwasher by Josephine Cochrane, and the car heater by Margaret Wilcox, and the coffee filter by Milta Bentz. First, how the dishwasher was invented. How Josephine came up with a dishwasher according to a 2024 article in the National Inventors Hall of Fame. The author is not mentioned. Josephine set out to design a dishwasher after she kept finding plateware chipped from hand washing. How Josephine created the dishwasher. She designed a set of wire compartments that could fit plates, cups, or saucers. Then she put the compartments inside a wheel that laid flat in a copper boiler with a meter to turn the wheel. Hot soapy water was pumped from the bottom of the boiler to clean the dishes. The dishwasher was shown in a competition in 1893, helping to establish a market for the dishwasher in hotels and large restaurants. The dishwasher was released to the public in 1950. It wasn't released yet because it was too big for the public design, and hot water was not accessible in houses till around the 1900s. The Cochrane company had to change the design to make it fit in homes. Second, how the car heater was invented. How Margaret came up with the car heater. According to a March 4th, 2022 article in Jochen by author Blackstock, Margaret was an engineer and loved inventing new things to help with modern life. She noticed how in the winter months, those conducting rail cars would have to suffer through extreme temperatures, and she wondered how the heat from the engine could be channeled through to the inside. How Margaret created the car heater. She created a design to change the heat from the engine into the interior of the rail car. Her design did not raise some safety concerns due to the fact that there was no temperature gauge. This could cause the car to heat up considerably. These concerns was addressed by future engineers, but wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for Milta's original design. After patenting the design in 1893, it seems that it would be another failed design. That was until after her death. In 1929, Harrison Ford, CEO of Ford Motor Company, would implement her design into his vehicles. That was when every car created after that used this design. Now, finally today, there isn't a car on the road without a heating system. Third, how the coffee filter was invented. How Milta came up with the coffee filter. According to a March 7th, 2023 article in the European by Alexandra Starkblick, Milta lived as a housewife in Germany and was tasked with making the coffee for her and her husband. She noticed when brewing coffee that the fabric filter resulted in overbrewing coffee with grounds floating at the top. Milton was displeased at this and sought a way to brew a more clean and enjoyable cup of coffee. How Milton created the cup of coffee filter. Her first prototype was made with a brass pot and a piece of bulletin paper from her son's notebook. She punched holes in the bottom of the pot and lined it with paper. The result had a much cleaner and enjoyable brew. Realizing the potential for her design, she filed for a patent and named her company after herself, Milta. She and her husband would make several prototypes in their living room and go around to shops to present her inventions. She even presented her invention to a Lippenzahn trade fair. Word got around quickly, and shops were slowly rising. Sales were slowly rising. She continued to improve her design, and her company flourished. In conclusion, women inventors have been overlooked throughout history. Women inventions have been overlooked in history. How the dishwasher was invented, how people keep dishes in good condition, how the car heater was invented to keep you warm in colder temperatures, how the coffee filter was invented to help the coffee taste better and keep the ground coffee out of it. These three inventions changed the lives of many people and shaped the future for inspiring inventors. It is interesting how the inventions were created and to know who the inventors of your daily objects you use. Thank you for listening.